What are the molecules that could cause disease? Well, that's DNA, RNA and protein. That's the central dogma of biology. It covers all aspects of biology. All we're trying to do is make sure that these students understand how those molecules play a role in medicine and how that has an impact on clinical research as well as more basic science research. Molecular medicine, we're teaching you about the biological fundamental aspects of these very medically important topics. There's no such thing as an ideal background, but it is good if the students have a solid background in a kind of biological discipline.
A lot of the coursework is very specialised and you have to be familiar with the terminology and basic concepts in biology.
But that could range anywhere from something more pharmaceutical right through to something like genetics.
So I'm looking for someone with enthusiasm and someone who's willing to learn.
They always value how much effort you put into it, passion as well. That's really important at the end. That will give you the results.
Over the course of the 2 terms, there's a mixture of compulsory modules as well as the optional ones.
The compulsory modules are the things that they have to do to learn to be great scientists, and the specialist modules are more for the options that they will take depending on what discipline that they want to go in.
Including things like genetics, immunology, cancer biology and stem cell biology, as well as some additional more specialised modules.
Lots of the content's been selected because Leeds is at the absolute cutting edge of those disciplines.
We have a variety of different teaching methods, lectures, interactive workshops. They have computational workshops, so those are in the computer cluster, and a variety of different forms of assessment also.
We have talks from basic scientists and also academic clinicians as well, so you get a good mix of different people.
They would talk to you about a specific disease or treatment. So I particularly enjoyed that because it was very translational.
All of our lectures are based on the work that we're doing day in, day out as active researchers, so they are as up to date as they can possibly be. So we're based at St James's, and the reason for that is that this is the largest teaching hospital in Europe.
Being based over here, you kind of get the best of both worlds. So the laboratory facilities are absolutely brilliant, but also you still have access to all the resources available over at the main campus.
There's very good transport links. There's a shuttle bus that you can get to and from just in terms of logistics. You never feel like you're completely disconnected from the campus. Most of the academics and clinicians that lecture us are from this hospital. Their offices are in this building here or in the clinical sciences building next door.
We actually have access to samples, patient samples of different diseases, rheumatic diseases, cancer, leukemias, lymphomas. It allows us to actually be able to interact with the patient biology and also our results to somehow benefit them even more instantaneously.
Molecular suggests that it might be kind of minutiae and looking at something very specific. It's not really focused on a very particular topic, but actually covering a broad range of interests and ideas.
They do learn a lot of transferable skills through this, and of course by gaining a master's degree they really do get a higher level of qualification that opens the doors into many different areas.
If you're doing this Masters, it will guide you to wherever you wish to go next, and it'll give you an idea of where that is.